Good evening, Professor, classmates, Pierre. My topic is on vaping. Now, imagine yourself sitting down at a chemotherapy office or center, no hair on your head, wondering how did you get to this stage? All because of vaping, because you try to impress someone, you try to impress a classmate, friends, colleague, whoever the person may be, without not considering what the detrimental health may be on you or shortening your life. Now, the process of vaping is when you add heat to a material and it give off that vapor effect. A lot of people love the fact that they don't have to go ahead and clean up an ashtray or have the dirty smell coming from smoking. But vaping and smoking is the same thing. It's just smoke light. Now, it all derived from when Lu Hong, his father, who was a heavy smoker, died. So he went ahead and created the device which was called Rucon or Ruyon. I may be pronouncing that wrong. He was a pharmacist in China. It didn't take long until it go ahead and reach mainstream US where it just took off like wildfire. And that's how vaping began. A lot of people can go ahead and get the same effect as far as either having 0 milligram, which there's no kicker because that's when the people start getting that burning sensation in their throat, or they could go to the strongest or the most potent one, which is 24 milligram. After that, you have 18 milligram, you have 12 milligram, you have 6 milligram. Now, statistics show that young adults and kids who are in middle school love the craze of vaping, but not taking in consideration what they're doing to themselves. Just like how smoking have the same effect where it can give you cancer of the throat, cancer of the mouth, lungs, affect all the organs in your body, even let you end up having cancer of the lungs, which is the worst because my father passed away from cancer of the lungs, and I know that he was smoking from the time that I was born. Inside of his lungs seem as if someone was just using tar to paint inside of it, and it's all from that nicotine buildup from smoking. So with vaping now, you could end up having loss of breath. You could have a sore that does not even heal, or cancer of the mouth where you have to end up having a tube, or if you haven't seen those people putting the thing on their throat just to speak, that's what can go ahead and happen with vaping. I didn't smoke. I don't want to smoke. I would not encourage any of my peers or family members or associate to go ahead and do vaping because you're just cutting your life short. And there'll be no reason for you to go ahead and do something that's going to go ahead and take away from your life. What's the benefit of a vaping? There's none. There's nothing to it. You're not getting anything prolonged in your life. So with vaping, I stay away from it. Be honest with you. Any new craze come, it's like even peer pressure. People trying to see what they can go ahead and do or who they could go ahead and say, hey, look, I'm doing this. Now, with the vaping now, they have a whole new flavor added to it. People can get the mango flavor, strawberry flavor, pear flavor, guava flavor, and I just don't get it. I'm not seeing anything where what's the big hype for? That's where I'm lost in it. Where why would you go ahead and do that? So originally In 1930, the vaping came into play, but it wasn't commercialized. It wasn't until 2008, 2005, 2008 before it hit mainstream.